Stealth planes are something that many people have heard of. Technological and expensive, they were created to deceive enemy radar systems. But what about stealth helicopters? Have they ever become popular? Or maybe they never took off? Helicopter designers made their first steps towards stealth technology in the late 20th century. One of the most notable stealth designs was the American RAH-66 Comanche. The earliest mentions of such a vehicle date back to the 1980s, when rapid technological progress and changing military doctrines forced the armed forces to rethink the role and shape of a helicopter. Experience gained in Vietnam and other conflicts led to the proposal of the U.S. strategists to combine the capabilities of the attack Cobra and recon Kiowa in a single light vehicle, something well-armed, fast, and elusive. And that's how the Light Helicopter Experimental Program was born. The military began to work on the specification back in the early 1980s, but the work took almost a decade to complete. Among the reasons for that were some mistakes and risks taken at the planning stage. For instance, the original idea was for a single pilot to control all helicopter systems. With time, this decision proved to be less than ideal since the pilot was overburdened with tasks. Even today, the vast majority of strike helicopters require 2 crew members to operate, and that's with all the automation technology at their disposal. One of the key requirements for the new helicopters was stealth. The actual development began in 1988, when 2 teams joined the race: Bell and McDonnell Douglas on one side, and Boeing and Sikorsky on the other. The second team's concept was more classic and less ambitious, although it still proposed a large number of new features. For instance, the ordnance was to be placed on the upward swinging doors that could open and form something like wings. For the tail rotor, the engineers opted for the fenestron design. While it was quite rare, it was still less exotic than the rotorless ducted exhaust system proposed by McDonnell Douglas. In 1991, the winners of the program were awarded a contract to assemble a batch of prototypes, and the future helicopter was designated the RAH-66 Comanche. The Army presented the machine as the sole member of the reconnaissance and attack class of helicopters. The Comanche was smaller and lighter than the Strike Apache. According to its design, part of its primary missions were target detection, tracking, and engagement. At the same time, it was well suited for fast, long-range deployment. The maximum ferry range of the helicopter exceeded 2,000 kilometers. If necessary, the Comanche could reach a very remote area on its own. Basically, the RAH-66 was going to be a versatile support tool for a wide variety of missions. The Army would regularly extend the list of requirements for its combat capabilities, and engineers at Boeing and Sikorsky did a great job at trying to meet them. But everything has its price. The Department of Defense invested around $7 billion into the program, pushing the price of a single Comanche past $25 million. Despite the helicopter's high potential, the incredible price led to the eventual abandonment of the program. To this day, the RAH-66 remains a very ambitious yet unimplemented idea. There was a proposal to rebuild it into an attack helicopter to replace the Apache, but it was never greenlit. There has been no stealth helicopter made since, although some standard models, like the Eurocopter Tiger, do implement elements of stealth technology.